Okay, folks, while I continue to work on this guy over here, in the background, I've been working on an extremely larger rotor. So here's the rotor housing. Here's the rotor top. Goes on like that. This is one of the arms. This was a fun thing to design, excuse me, in Fusion. Arm is made up of 4 parts, outer and inner arm, and then some supports. And then the arm goes down inside like this. So everything snaps together. And then the top goes on like this. And there's 8 of these arms that go all the way around. And as you can see, everything fits nice and snug. And then I ordered bar magnets, 2-inch bar magnets, which I have over here, and everything is sticking to it. I have them inside here. I'm not going to break them out now. But I finished all of the parts. And then a bearing will go in here, and then one on the other side here. And then the whole thing will go together. So you'll see this will be quite a large rotor. It'll be about, when it's done, about 1.5 feet in diameter. Or let's see, so there's 12 inches, about 1.5 feet in diameter. So I'm going to either need to make a new stand, because I'm not sure that guy over there with the brown rotor, I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it because the whatchamacallit's in my way. I mean, I can see it, but I can't see it through the camera. Yeah. So like I said, this was a lot of fun to design. And it's funny because my design process is really bizarre. I don't have anything planned out on paper. I just do it as I go along. Like I started out with this, which actually just started out like this. And then I built up the walls. And then I put holes in it to make supports. And then I decided what the arm was going to look like. And then I decided I was going to have 2 of them. And I did measurements so that you can see it's exactly the width of this space here plus this little lip, so that this guy will fit right down over it, just like that. And it does snap together, although I probably will glue these guys together. Let's see if I can get this thing to snap together. It does take a little bit to get it to snap together. I have to kind of work my way around it. Anyway, I'm not gonna try to force it now, because not only do I have to snap together, I have to get these lined up. But yeah, so I'll probably, I'm not going to glue it together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, once I get it snapped together, anyway, it does go together. Once I get it snapped together, I'm going to drill really fine holes, 8 of them all the way around, and put really thin screws in there. Those little brass screws that I showed you guys earlier. But yeah, this guy's going to be cool. Yeah, and I really dig how it goes together. Anyway, and then I got some new surprises from my buddy over there in Mexico. You can see that coil right there. That is a cool coil. And it's a bifilar coil. And the new circuits that go with it are specially made for bifilers. So stay tuned for that. Really quick, so off camera, I was able to snap this puppy together without the arms in it. And it goes together really well. You can see the inner supports in there on both sides. Snap it together. And I may not even need screws or glue, because like I said, the tolerances on this are pretty good. And it's not going anywhere. But I think for safety, though, I'm still gonna, either glue it, which I don't want to do. I've avoided gluing anything together. That guy's not glued together. That guy's not glued together. None of the only ones that are glued together are my earlier ones, like that brown guy right there. But that guy's not glued together. So I think what I can do, like I said, drill really fine holes, countersink them, and put those little brass screws in there just for safety. Little Zen moment there. Yeah. Stay tuned. So there's the put together. And as you can see, compared to this other one, it is monstrous. So I don't think it's, oh, actually it may fit in that stand over there. So that part was relatively painless. Now getting the top on is going to be a little trickier, because not only do I have to get it past these points here, which aren't too bad, but I have to line it up with this. And I really don't think I'm going to need to, I'm definitely not going to glue it, but I don't think I'm going to need to drill tiny holes in each of the slats, although I'll have to check it out when I get it together. I think it's going to be really snapped together tight. I really love the fact that I can snap this stuff together and not need glue. This was, like I said earlier, this was a lot of fun to design. So let me get it together. Stay tuned. God, I love 3D printing. It has opened up such a world for me. This thing is solid. It doesn't need any glue or any screws. I was literally able to snap it together as if it was made to do that, which it was by me, which is another amazing thing. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun designing this. So now I've got the bar magnets, they'll go in there, and I need to bring over, well, I need to measure it first and then go measure that stand and see if it'll work in there. But I'm going to put this guy off to the side for a while because I want to test out this new coil and the new circuit on this puppy right here. So stay tuned. Oh yeah. Look at that output. So this is a new circuit. It's a dual JL94 circuit. And the wind coming off of this thing with that new coil, and it's not even close to it. Yeah, and I gotta hold it because the vibrations is crazy. That's at 12 volts, 12.1. Yeah, that's solid output. The camera says it's flashing, but in real life it's solid. All right, I got to turn it off because I got to stop the video because I need to secure the coil. I don't want to hurt it, so stay tuned. Yeah, I couldn't turn it off and hold the camera at the same time or the coil would have slid over, and I don't want to damage that coil. Yeah, I'm more and more convinced that the coil or coils play a super important part. Not so much the magnets. The circuit itself plays a really important part, but the coils make the big difference because if I were to put one of my coils on there, even though it would go good, it wouldn't go as good as this type of coil or this coil. Let me slide it out without getting it hurt. I mean, look at that bad boy. So I want to start it up again, but I have to figure out a way to secure it and make sure that it's right in the center there. So let me figure out a way to secure it and I'll bring you guys back. All right, so while the glue dries, I'll give you a look at this circuit. So you can see the circuit is connected to the power in parallel. But yeah, it's basically two JL94 circuits. All right, let's fire this puppy up. Yeah, it's flying. Holy mackerel. Everything is staying nice and cool on the circuit side. The wind coming off of this thing is incredible. Yeah, it is flying. That is one killer coil. And it's not even in there properly. And from what I can, from my perspective, these lights are solid. And the neon lights are solid as well, but the camera obviously doesn't pick that up. All right, I think that's about it. That is a fantastic circuit. Probably going to get that guy back on there and see how he fares. I'm sure it'll be just as good. What I want to do is I want to take this coil and put it on my maglev, because that's really what it's made for. Yeah, but probably not today. Got too much going on and not enough time, guys. Not enough time. I still have my hydrogen generator over there that I want to complete. He's sitting over here. I made a mount for him, so he'll sit on there like that, minus the tubes. Here, let me get the tubes off of here. I forgot how I mounted him. I think it was like this. Or was it like, I think it was like this. Yeah, there he goes. Actually spinning it around, it would be the other way where the terminals are facing out this way. Yeah, I want to get him going. Not enough time. Not enough time. Like I can't even, yeah, just not enough time. All right, thanks for watching.